Hi, I'm Brittany and welcome to Proverbs Study. So today we are studying Proverbs 6:10, and this is a continuation of what we've been talking about, and it will have a continuation to it as well. So Proverbs 6:10 says, "Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep." So that's the beginning of a phrase, and I'll continue it in the next video. But this one, again, is very straightforward. A little means fewness or mehat. Sleep is shana, and that is the sleep of a sluggard in this one. This is the same shana that we've seen in Proverbs 6:9 as well as 6:4. We've seen this word over and over again, but in this context, it's not just sleep. It's sleep specifically of a sluggard. And what kind of sleep? Slumber, which is tunuma. And this is the same word from 6:4 that means indolent slumber, or slumber of a sluggard. So how does a sluggard sleep as opposed to regular sleep? A sluggard, which we know is a lazy person or someone who is constantly wanting to avoid a particular activity. So it doesn't mean that this person is a sluggard forever. It just means that in this particular context, they are choosing to be sluggish about the task that is now on them because of a decision that they made. This decision from Proverbs 6:1 is to be surety for your friend or to come into agreement to be the co-signer on somebody else's debt. A person that is not your immediate family, they are a stranger. Even if you call them a friend, they are a stranger because they are outside of your household, and you're now taking on the responsibility of someone of another family, because each family is assigned the family members in that family to take care of. The people outside of families are, blessed be, they are servants of God. However, even as servants, we have to be wise. And so Proverbs 6 is now instructing us on how to be wise as a servant of the Lord. Even if we're called to help somebody, we should not be the co-signer on their debt. And if we choose to, Proverbs 6:4, 5, and 6 told us how to deliver ourselves from that, to now become their alarm clock, to gently and humbly remind them to service that debt, to always pay their debt consistently, swiftly. We have to be swift about it. This is why we're being called a sluggard at this point, because this person, Solomon, has observed this particular action. It's how this person stays bound, and the enemy or the person that is against the person who initially made the debt. So the person wants to collect on that debt. That person is now coming after you. So this is how you save yourself. And what is the characteristic that would prevent you from delivering yourself? Being a sluggard about this situation. In this particular context, and I would say in all aspects of our lives, we are called not to be sluggish. We are called to be urgent about the matter at hand. If it needs to be taken care of, take care of it. Somewhere else in Proverbs, it talks about if it is in your ability to help someone then. Don't tell them, no, come again, when you have it right there beside you. This is not just a principle for not being the co-signer on somebody's debt. This is a principle for us how to live our lives. And if we find ourselves in this situation, how to get unstuck, how to deliver ourselves out of that situation. So we're identifying the characteristic that would keep us stuck is sluggishness or being a sluggard. So don't be offended by this word sluggard. We're being called this if we're in this situation because that's the attribute that needs to be changed for deliverance to happen. So this type of sleep and slumber and folding of the hands, or hibuk, is a clasping of the hands when you start to fall asleep. Some people, they cross their legs. Some people fold their arms. Some people clasp their hands. And when you do that action, you know that your body is now telling you you're in a relaxed state and I'm ready to go to sleep. This is that behavior that's being pointed out that keeps the sluggard bound. You see how intricate the Bible goes into detail to deliver us? Not only pointing out the attribute that keeps us from being delivered, but the action that keeps the attribute in place is the actual sleep. And what triggers the sleep? The folding of the hands to sleep. And this to sleep is to keep on sleeping, which is shakab. So a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. That's the keep on sleeping. So what kind of sleep is this? This is slumber, which is indolent sleep, which is that sleep that chooses to avoid the activity or the task that we've been given to handle at the present moment. So this sluggard wants to keep on sleeping, to continue to avoid being that person's alarm clock that you agreed to put yourself in their debt or in their situation of debt. So now the person that they are indebted to was not going to come after you. How do you get out of that? Don't sleep. Just like the other Proverbs have told us, do it quickly, remind them humbly and gently, but do it quickly, swiftly, and persistently, constantly doing it. As gentle as you have to be, as humbly as you can. You make sure you attend to this matter. Do it swiftly. Don't wait. Don't sleep. I hope this helped you. I hope that was clear. I hope this is encouraging. And I hope it delivers you or helps you to deliver yourself out of this type of situation. Let me know how it helps you in the comments. God bless you.